When it comes to bodybuilding, the pinnacle of bodybuilding, it is the Mr. Olympia. There is nothing higher. There is nothing more than an athlete will strive for. It is the Super Bowl of bodybuilding. This time next week, it's going to be the morning of pre-judging, Friday. So today's going to be, again, it's not going to be a full activation. It's just going to be sort of a prime and blood flow session for John. Stage ready, fat levels exactly where he needs to be. At the moment, just trying to sort of manipulate and try to maintain his body weight and keep enough fullness taking place. So there's obviously enough nutrient-rich blood going into the areas and origins that we're training on given days, and making sure that we don't go catabolic at any stage.
Easy, man.
Good.
Yep.
Perfect, man. Come on. Let's go. Good. Come on.
Come on.
1 or 2. Good set.
Oh, it's always good with Neil here. You know, he could see what's going on. I mean, I think that's probably the largest benefit to working with a coach that can actually see you. Pictures can do wonders for people, and it could also ruin your physique, right? Depending on lighting and time of the day, how much fluid you've had, how many meals you've had. All of those variables change.
Good. Perfect. Perfect. Come on. Good, John. Come on. Drive. Go. Drive. And 1. Good set. So we've been working together for pretty much 9 months now, and I feel that the synergy and the way that we are connected mentally and physically with what we're looking to achieve together as a coach and athlete is working extremely well. And I also feel having Flex involved with that partnership and that teamwork, because it is about a team. You know, when you work together as one, you become stronger in numbers, and that's exactly what I feel that we're, you know, really going to show when it comes to contest time in 7 days' time in Las Vegas.
Push, 2 and 1. Good.
I think it was inevitable that John was going to train with Neil eventually. Neil is very particular on who he works with. Just to see them guys sit down, make a game plan, and you know, structure the New York Pro, the Puerto Rican Pro, and the Toronto Pro. And each one of them shows John got better and better and better. Obviously taking a win at the Puerto Rico, and then taking a phenomenal win in a stack class at the Toronto Pro. Set his bar up high for the Olympia.
2, push, come on. 3, and again, John. Come on, get him up. And again, drive. Up. Good. Good set.
Every athlete wants to go to the Mr. Olympia as a champion. Every athlete wants to go there knowing that they actually earned the right of competing by winning the show. And John had 2 very strong back-to-back wins. Obviously Puerto Rico Pro, and then obviously Ron then back in Canada, the Toronto Pro show. So for John to win 2 back-to-back shows and bring an even more finished, polished physique to those shows in better condition for each of those shows, I think it showed those athletes which are going to be competing against him as far as competitors the true value and what they're going to be competing against as far as the potential and the structure and the ability of John De La Rosa. I feel that it's going to be a very, very positive showing.
That's it. Come on.
Good.
Come on, champ.
Good.
That's
Good
it.
set.
Good set. Come on. Up. Yes. That's it. Come on. Finish it up.
Okay, good reps now.
Come on, champ.
1. Good. 2. Good flex. 3. Push.
Yep.
Push.
Finish it up, champ.
1.
Come on. Finish it up.
Good. Push, come on. 4. Good. No fucking about. Let's go, come on. Hit that stage in fucking Las Vegas. Gonna fuck him up. Come on, let's go. Push. Good. Let's go. Good set. Come on then. Get him up. Get him up. Get him up. Yes. Good. Good set.
We have trained every single day for John to win that show. There is no, you know, training for second place, third place, fourth place, fifth place, whatever place. We're training for number one. And the day of the show, whatever happens, happens. And we know, as a training partner, we couldn't have trained harder. As an athlete, he couldn't have pushed himself harder on cardio. And as a coach, Neil couldn't have put him through, you know, the diet that he's done.
Good, coach. Come on. Good, coach.
Come on, you're there.
Finish it up.
It's there. Yes.
Good.
One thing about myself and John is that John basically just lets me get on with my work. He says, coach, just tell me what I need to do and I'll do exactly what you need me to do. And that makes my life easier. He doesn't second guess. He doesn't start to allow his mind to wander. He trusts the process, and that's what it's about. If you don't have 100% trust in your coach, in the same way as your coach doesn't have 100% trust and belief in you as an athlete, then that synergy is not going to be there. And I feel that's something that John and myself have really bonded really well. And in 9 months of me and John working together, and obviously Flex as well, because he's a massive part of this journey, he's a massive part of the team, we've definitely brought the best John Racer to the stage.
Come on. 4. Push. Come on. 3. Push, come on. 2. And again.
Come on.
Get him up.
Up.
Good set.
Oh. It's been a pleasure to train with John. Not only is John a fantastic human being, but you know, I think he brings the best out of me as well. He's a phenomenal training partner. He's there mentally, he's there physically for me. On my worst day, he's there at his best. And again, as the roles have now reversed, as he's going into this year's Mr. Olympia, and he's getting to be the best ever John we're going to see in a couple of weeks' time, and he's tired, I've been there for him. So again, and that's what the role of a training partner is just to be there, mentally, physically, in the gym and out of the gym.
Let's go. Keep fucking grinding. Come on.
It's all you.
7 fucking days you're going to be on that stage, man.
Come on, John.
Come on, 7 fucking days. Let's go, come on. Bring a new fucking look to the stage. Come on, John. Good.
Give me one more. Come on. Let's go, that's 2. Get him up.
Push. Good.
Just a sticking point. Yes, that was
Come
all
on.
you. That was all you. It's all you. Come on.
Drive.
Come on, sticking point. It's all you, bro. Keep pulling.
Good.
Yes. Beautiful.
I'm extremely happy. I feel very confident here as a coach with the current situation, with the way that John is looking and feeling, and on a physical aspect of things, I feel that he's holding up really, really well. If this is what we're able to bring to the stage in 9 months, just think what you're going to bring to the stage in the next year or 2 years or 3 years. I'm extremely confident, extremely excited, and I'm very proud of the coach to be sitting here feeling like we're in a really good place for next week's Mr. Olympia in Las Vegas.
I'm excited for John, of course. This has been a very, very, very long year. I mean, you think about it, John's first show was May. We're now in September. So it's been a long year for John. And for the enthusiasm he's kept and the consistency in training and the mindset, and again, driving 1 hour every single day to the gym just shows just how much a professional John De La Rosa is. I couldn't speak more highly of the guy, and we've put everything into this prep. He's put everything into this prep. So we're going into this year's Olympia very excited because John De La Rosa's coming and nobody's ever seen this version of him before.